wrong topic with Doppler.
Actually, I want a concession that he doesn't know that Earth has had any measurable rotation. So he's just got to concede that one point because he didn't have the evidence for it. Because he was already incorrect, not understanding the question.
Correct.
On top of that, even though he does understand it, he still have the evidence for it. So,
can I just play good cop for a sec? Is he still in the room?
Yeah, I'm still here.
El Chopper. Yeah. I mean, it seems to me like so. There's two possible things that you could be talking about with regards to conceding. The first one would be whether you believe that the Earth is rotating, and the second would be the concession that the Earth isn't rotating. Right? Do you understand that those two are different? Mm-hmm. Which one do you think Miggy's asking you for?
Well, honestly, I believe he wants a concession on the entire idea, all 3 points.
Well, no.
I didn't ask you that. That's actually you've that wasn't an option, right? So the first option was that Miggy wants you to concede that there's no evidence of rotation, and the second option is that Miggy wants you to concede that there is no rotation, right? Do you understand how those two are different?
Yeah.
So which one do you think Miggy is asking of you?
Yeah, he wants me to concede that there's no evidence of rotation.
Well, is there?
Well, I do believe
in his possession.
Also, then it's really simple, isn't it? Like this doesn't have to be hard.
Yeah.
You just go, oh yeah, actually, I don't have any evidence. I still believe it, but I don't have any evidence. That's really simple.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of got shushed on the Foucault pendulum earlier.
Oh, you didn't get shushed. We pounded that into smithereens. Not unless you want to bring that up, but first of all, we're going to wait for that concession before we move on. We're not going anywhere. You're holding up the chat, by the way.
I'm not holding up anyone.
Yeah, you are. Here's the thing, man. Honesty is the key in this conversation, and if you're not going to do that in this chat, then I'm going to show you out the door. What would you rather have?
Well, you could show me out the door if you wanted to. I'm not being disrespectful in any way.
Well, I don't care if you're being disrespectful. What you're not doing is conceding, and so thereby holding up the chat. So we're not going to have you here just keeping everybody sandbagged. So it's going to be up to you. It's your option. Your pride or the concession.
So
your pride or the concession.
I'll give you an answer in 1 minute.
Nope.
Can I ask
your pride or the concession?
Debate?
I'm going to count from 10 down.
I literally
and if
have
by one you're not 10. 9.
I literally have one question.
8.
Is
7,
this more of a debate-oriented scenario
5,
where, like, I can
4,
see that you win
3,
the argument
2,
or what?
1.
One sec, guys. So, El Chapo, you already lost all the battles. You still have one sec, guys.
Okay, now we're on to immunity. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that.
I love Miggy. I love you.
I love him too.
Miggy's great. The Migster.
So my question, and this is a respectful question, and I ask that we all don't yell at each other. But why is this so important to you guys? Why does it matter?
Okay,
if it's
1 second, immunity. 1 sec. I'm sorry, but we're the moderators in this chat. You're not, so we tell you what's what in this chat. Okay.
What did I say?
Is that
wrong?
cool?
Can you tell me what
you're
I said
telling
wrong?
us? No yelling. But this is not up to you, right?
I'm just trying
You're
to have
in
a
our
respectful
house.
conversation.
We're not in yours. It doesn't matter. You don't give the guidelines to conversation. We do. This is our house. You entered it.
If nobody can act respectful, how can we learn from each other, though?
All right. So we're not going to entertain other people. Just
Miggy,
everybody
can I
relax.
ask you guys
Relax.
Okay, well, I'll abide by your rules
Thank you.
then. But so then why is this so
Immunity.
important to you guys?
Can I ask
Or
you a
Engel?
question, Immunity?
Yes.
What is something what is not proved?
I mean, I guess I'm sorry. My IQ isn't that high. I don't really know what you're.
What is something what is not proved?
Saying
How we call that?
What is something that is not proved?
What is something
I don't really know how to answer that if I'm being quite honest.
Well, what is it?
I know. Let's say belief. Can you agree with me that belief something what's not proven?
I mean, I feel like there's a large multitude of things that people believe that aren't proven. I don't know if that answers the question. I mean, religion is one aspect.
Well, I'm not speaking about religion. I speak about belief.
So you think that a belief should be proven before? Is it? Could you reword the question somehow?
How you can? If your belief, you can believe. You can be religious and believe in like spiritually. But I'm speaking about something. We are speaking here about earth, about natural world.
Correct.
If you cannot prove one thing, how you call that? Belief.
Then I guess. I guess you're right. That would be a belief.
Yeah, and that Chapo didn't want to say. Only that we all people here know that he believes.
Oh,
but he didn't want to.
My question's unrelated
he didn't want
to
to
him
say,
at
I
all.
believe.
My question's unrelated to the last hit, like anything that had to do with him. I was just asking for more of a personal experience on anybody who wants to answer. Why is it so important to you?
Well, it looks like NASA's getting money for nothing, especially if their rockets go up in curve. If the maps are inaccurate, that hides huge tracts of land with people and resources. I mean, we might need to find out what they're hiding on those inaccurate maps, maybe.
Hey, immunity. So you have nothing to say except to know what's our position and why do we do it? So you have zero rebuttal to the flat Earth. Are you that person?
Well, I guess is the point of this Discord to kind of explain the facts and explain why the world is flat, and then kind of to get other people to adhere to those facts and understand it.
Well, we're here to teach you. So if you think you live on a spinning ball, we just want to teach you that that's wrong. We want you to look at it.
We want to know what you know.
So
I'm sorry, Kemtra.
So don't you think it would be an important aspect for me to know why it's important?
Well, we want to know what you know. Like Sonny said, we want to know what you know about the ball
about
Earth.
the globe.
Yeah,
about the globe.
Because
I don't. I'll be honest. I don't know shit about the globe.
Well, then there you go.
I'm not. But I'm wondering, why is it important that I should? I guess what is important?
Well,
because
number one, you're in this Discord, and so there must have been a sense of curiosity as to why anybody would be talking about the flat Earth. So you come in here kind of curious, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the curiosity also stems from, do we actually know what the Earth is? Because some people are saying that it's flat, it seems, on this Discord. So the idea that you have, probably because you've been taught all your life that you live on a globe, right? I would say. I'm not saying what you know. I'm saying what you've been taught, what they have been telling you. Anyway.
Yeah, that's what they've been telling everybody, I feel.
Right. Well, not only that, but just all the beliefs that they've told you, everything that's attached to the globe. So it's hindering you right now from actually, really critically thinking about the world around you. There's a lot attached to it, but I won't get into that. I just want you to know that here we want people to understand that it is just a belief. It's not something that you're going to walk around and say, well, I know the Earth is a globe because this and that. It's really all just a belief. And so that's important, right? Because I don't think you know the importance of that currently.
Correct.
Okay.
But I don't understand the importance of that, but I also understand the importance of whether it's flat, circle, whatever.
Well, we can get to that. I just, I wanted you to kind of understand that. Like, and it's true what you said. That's honesty where you said, I don't know shit about the globe. That's good. I mean, that's from coming from an honest position, right? And if you want to,
well done, man.
Right. If you want to progress in this conversation, it's good that if you're honest that way, right? That you're honest about what you know or what you don't know.
Yeah, I'll just say I'm a dumbass.
Ask, right?
I mean, I'm not going to beat around the bush.
Well, no, I mean, we don't have to go that way, but I mean, you could understand or respect that we want honesty here in this conversation. Like, if you don't know something, say I don't know, or if you do know something, say, hey, this is how I know, and you explain how. But if not that, then if we don't want the dishonesty, that's what we don't like.
Of course.
All right.
So then,
Sasha, did you have something? I'm sorry, Immunity.
Yeah, if he wants to speak with you and with 3 points, but to be honest, and to listen what is going on.
Right.
If person can be honest, it will be everything okay. Only if he can be honest.
Yeah.
Not to start to explain to go somewhere and he don't know where he's going. I heard this.
Well, yeah.
Blah blah blah.
The interesting thing about immunity is that he said he don't know shit about the globe. So that right there tells me that that's the best starting point ever, right? Because we don't have to go to usually the 3 points if somebody says, the globe is like 90% sure that it's a globe. So those guys need to go through that. But he already is coming like a clean slate. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know anything about the globe. So to him, if he does in any conversation we have about flat Earth, if something pops up and he was like, well, what about gravity or something, then we can explain to him that. But right now he's saying he don't know anything. So it's a good starting point for us.
So I think the main question to start with is, why is this so important? Why is it important? Why do people need to know that the world's flat?
All right, so
why does it matter?
Can I just say something real quick to answer his question?
Yes, please.
Immunity, thank you for being here. Everybody here that's got a flat Earth tag by their name has stood in your shoes and asked that same question. And if you take a look around you take a look at the world we live in today, it is sick, man. It is a poor place to raise children. I don't know how many people here are parents, but this is a difficult time to be bringing new life into the world. And
because of COVID or because of the...
No, because of the way that the world is conditioned and the way that people are made to feel minuscule and unimportant, like we don't matter. And this.
Do you think it's worse? Would you say that it's worse now, or would you say that it was worse in previous time periods?
Let me just answer your question to the best of my ability.
Mm.
So if you take a look around, and despite the Holocaust that's going on, if you look at the world and you see it through the eyes of people who understand that we are not minuscule, we are not nobodies, then we know that we do have a power to fix, change, and make this place better. However, until the dog realizes the cage that it's stuck in, it cannot solve the problems within the cage because the dog does not know that it's caged. All of these people here with the FE tag at least know that they are stuck in a cage. And that is their goal, to help everybody realize that this is nothing more than a cage. We can walk out at any point in time we want, start a new life, and place better.
Yeah, I want to follow up on that as well. When you have a victim, when you have a dead body, it doesn't change anything if you don't know the motive or why they did it. We already know there's something wrong here. Mm-hmm. You see?
And if you lied to me about the shape of the earth, that means you could lie to me everything else. Everything.
So we're here
because this is not small lie. This is, globe, man. I'm living on the globe 40 years and 5 years on the flat earth, 45 years on the globe and 5 years on the flat earth. Do you know?
Yes.
I'm not born. I didn't born. I thought that flat earth is fucking retard thing. And I watched into that and I was surprised. Forever.
So you think that the reason the world's like this is because of the explanation that the world is a globe? You don't think it has anything to do with the leadership? You don't think it has anything to do with decisions that really anybody in their lives make? I think that it all stems from whether it's flat or a globe. Because I'm sorry, that's just kind of how I'm.
It's about the lie, immunity. So we're here showing you flat water, and you're asking, well, why does it matter? It doesn't. That doesn't mean anything. It's flat water. You need to take it for what it is.
Well, I can answer I can answer like this, right? If you can be fooled about the ground you're walking on, like it's like say you have a table, it's as flat as a pancake, right? No curves, and someone comes up to you and they say, "Hey, yeah, that's curved," and you're like, "No, it's level, it's flat," and they're like, "Yeah, but it's still curving." Like, and if you can get someone to accept that level of
lie,
level of dishonesty, you can pretty much get them to believe anything, because now they don't know how to ask, how to verify things. They don't even know how to verify anything because everything in their life is a contradiction. And they're told that this is okay because someone who is smarter than them and knows better than them can tell them the answer.
So is this all kind of like a metaphoric? Is that what we're getting?
No, this is very serious.
No, that was just an answer to your question. Why does it matter? Because people can't think for themselves. They need priests, aka scientists in white coats, or the leaders of the world to tell them what's going on, even though they know what's going on. You got people like Joe Biden saying, yeah, man, I understand your questions, but I've been doing this for years and you're pretty fucking okay, aren't you? And no, I'm asking you questions because I'm not fucking okay. But he'll tell you you're okay. Shit like that. You know this, we know this. This is what politicians do, right? So how would politicians be able to talk the way they talk if we could just stop them at the door and go, wait a minute, hold on. How do I validate what you're saying?
So,
Immunity, I want you to correct me, please, if I'm wrong. Are you that person who doesn't care about the truth whatsoever?
I mean, the way I look at it is, and I think everybody here wants. I mean, I guess it depends on what country you're from. I'm from America, so everybody wants the American dream. I guess you could say, quote unquote. You want to have financial freedom, at least to some degree. You want to have a family. You want to be in loving relationships, etc. So, why if I just don't foresee how knowing how the government hiding a flower or what was that?
You don't care where you live?
I mean, to a degree. I mean, at the same time, global warming is global warming is a thing.
You
but that's
give
not
a
something
shit
that we
about
can
where you
change.
live.
But meanwhile,
you're right.
Meanwhile,
I don't think that it's gonna.
listen,
I don't think it's gonna affect me any way in the next 100 years.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
So the answer is no. You don't care about the truth.
Meanwhile, you are living the American dream. You are bombing Iraq. You are bombing Afghanistan.
Eclipse that celestial geometry says this cannot happen. The little used name for this effect is called a selenilion, a phenomenon that celestial geometry says cannot happen. If we see an eclipse that celestial geometry says cannot happen, then our model of the sun, the earth, and the moon in certain locations causing seasons, day and night, eclipses, all of that has to go under investigation because we're seeing a phenomenon that cannot happen.
I'm so sorry, but lost you way ahead or behind.
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
I'm still confused why there's multiple. The second to last image that you posted.
It's a time frame. It's just showing you just a time frame. Like
Thank
a time
goodness.
lapse.
I was really terrified that was real.
No, it's just showing you how the eclipse is happening from top down. But in the first picture I sent, you can see the top of the moon.
Wait, what if that's
glowing.
like on the southern hemisphere? You know how toilets flush backwards? Like, what if this is what if this is the top? Or what if this is the top, but we're on the bottom of the earth?
If I have a video of this happening in the northern hemisphere?
Same thing? Yep.
Nope. Because
I have
again, space.com, I don't care what your excuses are. Space.com, the phenomenon celestial geometry says cannot happen. The object you're standing on is eclipsing top down shadow something above you. And then the sun is also above you. Yep.
So I still need the hemisphere proofs.
Doesn't matter, bro.
The hemisphere proof.
Doesn't matter,
you're
bro.
just making shit up, man. What the hell is
Oh no! Because looking at the mountains, this looks like it's a part of the southern hemisphere, like some place that I would say
dude, how can you
in Asia.
You've been to Utah? You've been to
This is in
Utah?
Utah? There's mountains in Utah, bro, yes.
Okay.
These look like the
Is Utah in the
Himalayas
northern
or something.
hemisphere? Is Utah in the northern
Yes,
hemisphere?
yes it is.
Okay. We don't need to talk anymore. You're wrong.
Well, it's just like, I mean, I have a video that
So this picture's in Utah though?
This picture was taken in the northern hemisphere. Let me send you the video.
I mean, I have a video from Illinois that shows it.
That's also in the northern one. Let's find one from the southern hemisphere, and if it's the same thing, then that means that there's no rotation, goofy, circular spear things going on, and then we'll start getting onto something. I have. You gotta see that. I need proof that it's from the southern, not it labeled as southern, and not proof. If there's no Chinese flag, the thing, I don't know what to tell you.
To be honest, I really don't think you know what you're talking about. Are you
dude.
No. Look. Okay, this is my idea. Look at the first picture Kai posted, and she said, according to this eclipse, only the top bit of the Earth or the Moon should be hit. Right? You see what the picture shows, and then the bottom half is dark.
Yeah,
and then the picture shows that
so
the top
that
is
being
dark.
that being the case, if the shadow is coming from the top of the moon in the northern hemisphere, that's impossible.
Absolutely. Thank you, Helio. Thank you, Helio. And
so I mean, I don't know what you're talking about the southern hemisphere. I mean, maybe it happens in the southern hemisphere too. I mean, it could, but I don't have it. I mean, most people live in the northern hemisphere.
But that would happen. But technically, what he's saying is that would happen in the southern hemisphere. If we have videos of it happening in the northern hemisphere,
it should be the same.
Find one.
Look at the Earth. Look at the Earth. It's showing the northern hemisphere should view the top of the moon glowing and the bottom half getting eclipsed.
No. Well, how do we know that your eclipse diagram, that Earth, the way it's rotated, like clearly that looks like South America and then North America is at the top? How do we necessarily? We can't necessarily associate that the northern hemisphere corresponds to the top of that picture.
That may be true because we don't know where the land that you're viewing from is.
Exactly.
But do you want to watch the video? Because the guy looks. He can see the sun on one side. Then you can see the lunar eclipse on the other side of the sky, and you can see it starting to eclipse from the top down. Doesn't matter where you are on Earth. You can see both the sun and the moon above the horizon on both sides. He pans the camera one way, there's the sun. Pans it the other way, there's the moon, and you can see the eclipse coming from the top down. Doesn't matter where you are on Earth.
Yep, because the sun and the moon are above you.
Yeah, because if they're claiming that the shadow of the Earth is causing the eclipse on the moon.
Oh shit! That is true. Shit.
Yeah, no shit, bro. That's what we're trying to tell you.
But necessarily, hold on. The idea could still be that the Earth, let's say, like in the diagram, it shows that the sun and the moon are above it, like you said. Let's say, like somehow the orbit caused it the Earth be above instead of below.
But then it wouldn't be a stellar eclipse. It wouldn't be a stellar eclipse.
Oh, like they still line.
Wait. Have you ever seen the moon or the sun below the horizon?
I have to BRB, but keep this discussion in mind. I'll be right back.
We'll see. He's going to say have to say no because nobody has. Nobody's.
He's got to wipe his ass because there's just so much shit coming out there. It's okay. Get some baby bugs, bro.
I got one question. Sorry to interrupt this. Yeah.
No, you're fine.
Is this guy spending all his time in the sky? Is he talking about
hi, Sky. Hi, Sky.
What?
I think I felt something, bro. Yo. I deadass spent like 10 minutes on this shit.
What, you want me to read this?
No, don't read it. Don't read it. But read it, but don't read it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like.
Freaking video. Probably won't even watch it or interpret it correctly.
pretty dope.
Right?
That's pretty dope.
It's cool, right?
I think if you actually rap it for people, then the mods
Uh-huh,
should consider promoting you to
Well,
valued.
I might not rap, I might
I
sing
can't
it.
give a role, but I
Yeah,
would just
obviously.
say if you fucking spit this, I think
No, I mean, then again, it's not even done. Like, I'm gonna have at least 3 verses or 2 verses.
yo, you should okay, ladies night
Uh-huh.
is every Friday. You should
Uh-huh.
show this on ladies night, and I think that if you do a good performance, they should consider making you a valued member, because that takes time and dedication. I'm not a mod, so I really am just talking shit right now, but I think that would be fair for them to consider that.
I mean, not even in ladies' night, but in some, I guess some event or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Or maybe I could just do this for a mod, like Helioskeptic or something. Like, I don't know. And if he likes it enough.
Hey, send it to me or whatever. Yeah, I'll listen
Yeah, he
to
posted
it.
it. He posted the lyrics, but I think he should have to rap it or sing it.
So here, I'll work on it and I'll
Where'd you post that?
I just send it in DMs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize. Sorry, I thought this was live
No,
stream
it's
too.
okay.
Yeah,
He just really wants to be valued, so I was telling him he would need to do a painting or go above and beyond. So he wrote a song.
Hey, by the way, I put that Selenian from Cahokia Mountain, Illinois. If you want to
thank
download
you,
that,
Helio.
yeah, just download that. It's a pretty good video.
It's funny, actually. Some of these videos on YouTube they've been deleting. They're trying to hide.
That's why I downloaded that one from YouTube, because
That's smart.
taken it down a couple times.
Yeah, I wonder why they would take that down.
Well, it's still up. It's
The
just
Earth
like
is-
the original one isn't, but somebody mirrored it, and so it's been mirrored a few times. So I actually captured them.
I just wonder what Big Shining would say if we can see YouTube is obviously censoring this eclipse, right? Like they should have no problem with this eclipse if we really are a little blue ball in space.
Well, I mean,
Should have no
the
problem.
original, I think probably the person that made it probably took it down because flat earthers started using it.
Yeah. Well, you can see in the video, he starts trying to justify, the sunlight is going from the sun underneath the earth and eclipsing the moon. Bro, how much crack did you have to smoke for that explanation?
It's obviously just gravitational refraction. Y'all just don't understand.
Yeah, yep. It's not really there. It's just that damn refraction. But then does that mean, Dave, that every time we see an eclipse, it's just refraction? How can we even trust what we see with our own eyes?
You just don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand how refraction works.
Oh, man. Enlighten me.
To be honest, I understand how refraction works. Like if you look at the articles and stuff when they talk about simple refraction, sure. I don't know where they get this refraction making something look like it's flat, but it's not. That shit's crazy to me. I can't find any papers on that. I haven't read any schools where they say, well, refraction makes it look flat.
I guess the one way to test that this isn't refraction is you would have to take a picture of the moon before its eclipse and prove that, because as we know, in the northern hemisphere, it's got a different pattern than in the southern hemisphere. It's appearing upside down. So we'd have to take a picture of the pattern of the moon and validate that it is, if we're taking this video in the northern hemisphere, then we have to say, okay, yes, clearly this is the moon in the northern hemisphere. Then you can't claim refraction, because then that would imply that the moon was actually upside down, which it can't be if we're in the location that we are.
Yeah, to be honest, I've never heard of this phenomenon in the southern hemisphere, so maybe I'm going to have to look it up now. I haven't. But I'm not going to give. I mean, since he's not listening, I'm not going to give Big Shinning any credit here. But yeah, but it just what it would look like in the southern hemisphere if they get Selenilian in the southern hemisphere.
I'm sure they must. Let me see if I can find.
I know. I'm about to look it up too.
So is Big Shinning the only Glober in here?
I don't know what
I
happened.
don't think he's a Glober. He's just a clown.
Oh.
Hey, Kai, I've I've edited it a little bit, and I fixed the last line, or the last line of the verse before the chorus.
Okay, let me see.
I'm just sitting here writing a song. Shit's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, dude. Yeah. You gotta either sing it or rap it.
Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna sing. I'm thinking of the chords already. I'm probably gonna play it on guitar, to be honest. I haven't played the guitar in so long.
Shit, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Go all out.
Okay, imagine this to like a campfire song, like a campfire, like I guess you'd say guitar.
That'd be great.
Imagine this, just singing this at a campfire though. That'd be dang. That'd be pretty dope. I don't know. I like that. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, my keyboard lights just turned off. Also did my Xbox. Oh shit, my phone's at 1%. I got the charger. Fuck it, where's that? Oh.
Yeah, now that I'm on Discord, my phone is always like in the yellow. Like I'm always at 10% battery.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna happen. I mean, I usually sometimes I fall asleep on Discord. And a lot of the time it's been in here. Thankfully, I've been muted. But
shit, I fall asleep. Sometimes unmuted. I've done it dozens of times. I mean, I wake up and I'm like, I look at my microphone. So I have I don't mute myself like with the Discord because I have a mute button on my microphone. And so sometimes I forget to do it, and then I'll just fall asleep and it's open, and I'll wake up and I'm server muted, and I'm like, oh, okay. I know what happened.
Yeah, Haley, I remember one night we were studying your snoring patterns one time.
Oh shit, we got an elephant in the room.
Oh my god. Percy Globe.
That's actually kind of funny.
There's literally an elephant in the room. Hello, elephant.
Holy crap. We're gonna have to give elephant I'm gonna unmute elephant. This will do VC verify, see if elephant.
I'm guessing he's a Glober. Oh.
Now see what happens. Now I got
goodbye, Elefante.
Yeah, but I got VC verified, so shit.
Oh, fake news is a flat earther.
No longer have an elephant in the room, dude.
No. It might be in another room in the.
Oh man, I wish we could get a little Glober. A little Glober down here.
Shit, Ron 35 minutes later is saying let's go. I was gonna do a show on my Helioskeptic channel, and I tried to contact him earlier. Now he's 35 minutes late, going, "Hey, let's go." It's like shit. I was gonna start it 35 minutes ago. Ron,
what was the show gonna be about, Helio?
It wasn't gonna be about anything. It was just kind of like the shows that me and Ron used to do.
Yeah, just catching up. It's been a while since y'all done that.
Yeah, but yeah, so he just messaged me. I said, "You ready to do this?" 9 p.m. Eastern time, which is I'm in Central, so that was freaking 35 minutes ago. And I messaged him at over an hour before that, and now he's like, "Yes," and I'm like, "What the fuck, man? That was over a half hour ago." Like I was ready for you to go in there. Hey, if you guys want to go do a show with me and Ron?
Sure.
I'm already set up to do it. I just was like, I didn't hear back from anybody, so I was like, I mean, the 24/7 live stream's going pretty hot. I came down here to see if if we need to split up the stream, but apparently everybody wants to stay up there and listen to whatever action's going on in there.
There's
I
like
just
60 people up there.
I just told him. I said.
Conversations and stuff. Sorry, go ahead.
I said, send a little Globy Glober to LV2. We're hungry. The lions are ready.
Oh, hey, we can go to my server and do a stream from there on my Helioskeptic channel if you guys want to. It won't be a debate or anything because it's not a globe. It's not a debate channel. It's just us talking shit.
Maybe I can find another musician to help me write my song.
If you want some flat jacking.
Flat jacking, yo, that sounds pretty sexual, bro. I don't know. I'm 16. I'm a minor, bro.
Jacking.
I don't know. Sorry.
I didn't feel the sexual vibe on that. I mean, flat jacking. That kind of makes me think of jackboots. Like.
I was trying to say like flapjack, but instead of flapjack, it's flatjack.
Oh, flapjack. Well, it's pancakes, right? So I mean, pancakes are flat.
Bro, I had pancakes this
exactly.
morning. They're good.
Apparently,
yeah.
see,
I'm down, Helio. If
all right, yeah. This is the problem I had with when I was doing it with Ron earlier. I mean, when we did like 25 episodes, and this is like I wouldn't even hear from him till like 10 minutes before the show's going to start. I'm like, where the fuck are you, man? We're supposed to be getting ready for a freaking show. But anyway, I expected that, because I've done it before. Now he's like, let's go.
Helioskeptic?
Yeah, what's up?
What's your server? What's your server?
Yeah, you don't have the link probably. It's mostly flat Earth because it's called Helio's Hideout because I only invite flat earthers in there because it's really just for the show. It's not for not for debates and stuff like that. Yeah. I'll send you a link.
I'm back, and I got award-winning evidence.
Hi, Dad. I'm Dad.
I don't have any evidence, but I'm willing to debunk your faulty evidence. Just kidding. But
award-winning evidence. What is
that? It cannot be winning because it could still be that the Earth is above the sun and the moon at that time that picture was taken.
That's not a Selenian eclipse.
I don't. Well, then I don't know. Okay, let's look at the definition. I'm assuming, Kai, that you posted the definition somewhere.
Hold up. Let me get it for you, baby.
Don't call me baby. It's very condescending.
I'm gonna say what I want.
Yeah.
Does that make you feel like uncomfortable?
Very uncomfortable.
Oh, just désolé.
My teacher used to call me that.
Your teacher? Sorry, that's my cat, guys. My cat is the secret king.
Oh.
Unlikely. If we're gonna talk probability here, chances that your cat's a king, very low.
Okay, let me send this picture to you.
Jump into my server and see if Ron will jump in. If Ron doesn't jump in, then I'll come back.
Alright, we're going into his hideout? Into his... Hello?
A Selenian eclipse occurs when the sun and the moon are observed above the horizon during a lunar eclipse. Atmosphere refraction bends light rays and lifts the image of the sun and moon. That atmosphere refraction excuse is bullshit, bruh. It's bullshit.
Okay.
So there you go.
Maybe the problem is with the Selenonial eclipse. Whoever wrote the definition is on something.
Or possibly, maybe you're just wrong, and the heliocentrism religion is wrong, and when they see this eclipse, they realize they're wrong. Maybe I'm just smoking crack, bruh, but I think it's because it's...
You see, that's... Oh,
Because again, reference space.com, celestial geometry says this phenomenon cannot happen.
No, I wasn't really that good at geometry, so the more you bring it up, the more I get mad at myself.
Well,
don't be mad at yourself.
No, I mean, you don't need to be mad, because honestly, they've taught they taught me too, that we can't even trust our own senses. They're telling us right now, you can't even trust your eyes. That what you're seeing in the sky is somehow not accurate. But you do realize, like, it shouldn't be this hard to debunk flat Earth if we're just so crazy. And the excuse shouldn't be, well, actually, bro, what you're observing is just fake. That sounds like a flat Earth tactic.
True.
But yet, it seems like the Globers are the ones pulling out the optical illusions, and we're actually just using the measurements and the obvious.
Big brain calculations.
Do you think there's anything that would make you change your mind? Like, are you willing to switch, or are you pretty set on what you think already?
For me, the hardest part, I've told this to other people, no jokes aside, that's the reason why I kind of came on this Discord, because I'm a little bit of a conspiracy. Okay. And people of the, what do we call them, normie descent, the Globers, they're kind of normies, believe, certain things, but I'm kind of like, open, like, Carol Baskin, I definitely think she murdered her husband. But the fact that people have been lying to us, yes.
I know those guys, actually. I used to pet their
No
tigers
way.
all the time. Yeah, Jeff Lowe and Lauren. I live in
Crazy.
Vegas, so.
Oh my god, Jeff Lowe is a cunt. He's a con artist, dude.
Nice.
He's a con artist.
You know what, though? It's easy to say that. In real life, though, they're hella chill. They're actually really nice people. I mean, I'll show you guys a picture.
So they take your farm and get you arrested.
Well, that one dude, I forget the gay dude with the blonde hair. I forget his name, but he was
Tiger King. He's the Tiger King.
Yeah, I know. I forget his name.
Jeff. My name Jeff.
No, Jeff is Jeff and Lauren are the ones that took over the park after the other guy. They bought
Hold
it
on.
out.
We're flat Earth. We're forgetting the flat Earth. Somebody's listening to Minecraft music.
I hear that.
Who's
Is that you, Dave?
It's just background piano music my wife listens to. I need to turn it down.
No, it's,
it's nice. I like it. Reminds me of Minecraft.
So who thinks he live on the ball in here? Hank Hill's gonna straighten him out.
Hank Hill is aggressive.
Oh no, Hank Hill's.
Hank Hill. Is Hank Hill the one that's in the car that yells at you?
Yeah, here he is.
Yeah. It is him.
He's right here, bro. Don't say that shit.
Hey,
Northern Rebellion, what's up, bro?
Hank wins. He'll win against me, but only because I'm scared to respond to him.
No, because Hank has the truth and objective reality on his side. That's why he would win. If you're going to try to argue destroying the globe. Because the globe does not exist except in man's imagination.
No, I'm usually a pretty chill dude. I mean, if you caught me on a night that I was yelling, that's probably a rare occasion.
Hey, yeah. Hank, I got a
usually
question.
keeps it together. I got to give Buck props for that.
Hank, I got a question for you, man.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Who do you think would win in a debate? Now, let's say, for example, Quantum Eraser. Okay, let's say he was a a glober, right? And you were a flat earther, and he brought up every single globe Earth point and beyond, right? Who do you think would truly win in a debate?
I'd kick his ass because he loses cool.
Wait, what?
I'd smother him with too much truth. And he wouldn't be able to handle it, and he would lose his shit.
But he'd get angry though.
Yeah, he'd get angry. I wouldn't.
And nobody likes him when he gets angry. You should know this.
He's the Hulk, bro. He's the Terminator Hulk.
Oh god.
He just cuts through the bullshit and gets right to the point most of the time. He has his own way of doing it, right?
Yeah, no. John, yikes. Such a basic name for a interesting man.
See, here's the thing about John. In the beginning, he was like, "Sir, excuse me, sir."
Yeah.
But he was treated so poorly over time that he's just like, "Fuck all these pretender clowns.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut through the bullshit. Here's the fucking sources. You're wrong."
Damn, were you there to witness his "Sir, excuse me, sir" stage?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I absolutely was. Yeah, he came after me.
I don't know if it's still up, Hank, but on Cathexis' channel, you'll see a column, Quantum Eraser. I don't know if it's still up. Let me look. I'll link it for you.
Well, on Quantum Eraser's channel, he came into one of my old Hangouts, back on Google Hangouts, and he's just like that. "Sir, excuse me, sir. That's ridiculous, sir."
Sir, you're conspiring against the truth, sir. Quantum, Hank, there's some people you gotta avoid, because they can get real nasty with you.
Yeah, Cathexis' channel's still up. I'll put it in the chat for you. Anybody's interested in it. There's some good stuff on there. It's from 4 years
Is anybody here a moderator? No.
I'm just a silver OG Flood Earth. I work too
Need to
much.
get a role. On a mission to get a role. Despite all odds of me getting a role.
What role do you want?
On the fence for now. Then I want a custom role.
What's keeping you
I'm
on
a
the
custom.
fence?
I'm on the fence.
What's keeping you on the fence?
Oh, it's keeping me on the fence. It's just the fact that nobody really can like give me first-hand evidence that the Earth is flat or round. Like I need legitimate proof. Like no calculations, no theories, no nothing. Like I need somebody to go out, turn on their camera, and show me live 24/7. And when I ask them, "Hey, show me this," then I'll believe it for myself.
So have you seen the Black Swan already?
Yes, I've heard lasers from oil rigs to horizons to boats to everything in between. I'm just
So you don't like the Earth curve calculator? You don't like that?
no calculating the Earth curve radius squared fifth.
But so they gave us the numbers so we can do the math on it. That's the problem, right?
I don't like math.
But then from the math, we can whip out the camera and see
Oh,
if we
camera.
see too far, right?
I'm only a visual learner. Sorry, Kai.
Okay, then you can open your eyeballs and see.
Not to the calculations.
If we take
dude,
the
how old are
radius,
you?
Just above the age.
if we take the radius they gave us, we can determine at what point the Earth should physically begin to curve. You need the Earth curve calculator to see when the geometric horizon should be. Then all you got to do is use your pretty little eyes and open them and see. If you stand over a lake, maybe you see a city on the other side, you might see too far. So you kind of do need mathematics. You kind of do need mathematics to just know if you're seeing beyond your hypothetical geometric curve or not.
8 inches per mile squared. Sorry, what?
Yikes, dude. Yikes.
What you need to do is go to Cleveland, right? When the lake's ice over, go to Cleveland and see if you can see Detroit like I did. It's 109 miles from Rock and Roll Museum.
Hank,
Seen
you
it
showed
with
us.
my own eyes.
You showed us. I was there, Hank. I was there.
I didn't show you, bro. Told you. And I wasn't even looking for it, but my dad knew it was there because he's from Ohio.
You know, one little tidbit that should be at least a red flag in your mind is there's thousands of observations of things we shouldn't see, and if you look for Globers going out and proving that they've seen their curve, you're going to see 2 or 3 just bullshit videos, like San Luis Curvy Bridge in Louisiana and shit like that. So that should tell you something right there. It should at least be a red flag, is all I'm saying. Every time we go test reality, the ball is not there.
I'm naturally attractive to curvature.
The curvature, the radius, everything's been debunked. It's just people don't realize it. People won't think deep enough about it to realize it.
Have you do you know about the perfect squares in nature?
What's that?
There are no perfect squares in nature.
I don't know if I got it mixed up, but it's something like this.
Hollywood squares.
Like flowers, like their petals, they all have the same somethingness.
Oh, that's a Fibonacci sequence. You're talking about.
Yes, stuff like this.
That's different.
When stuff like this exists, it's hard for me.
You're talking about the golden ratio.
Yeah, there you go. You already know.
Well, in a general sense,
Yeah,
that's just proof of creation.
you're debunking evolution. Thank you.
That's proof.
Yeah, no, evolution. No, we believe we're Bible thumpers here, guys. Come on, let's be real here.
Well, I mean, people can believe whatever they want.
Oh, if you're a Bible thumper, if that's your foundation, this is easy then.
I had to ask somebody. Somebody told me that there were. Somebody told me that there were like references that would lead me to flatness, but I have not found those. Do you guys have those?
In the Bible?
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, in the Bible.
Oh, I got you,
sure.
boy. I got you.
All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get me a pancake, and then I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Till I be back though, I expect a long list.
I got you. Got the screenshots.
Yeah, Kai, could you go to testingtheglobe.com? It's Rob Skiwa's website. And you should be able to pull up like 60 verses that talk about the sun, moon, and stars in motion, and 0 that talk about the earth in motion.
Can somebody give me something that rhymes with... Oh, never mind. I got it. Wait. Fuck, now I need 2.
What is it?
So I got fat, flat. Now I need 1 more.
Map.
Map's a good one. But I don't know if it would work. It's like I forgot the name of it, but it doesn't rhyme, but it's like close to a rhyme. It's a word that's close to a rhyme. It doesn't rhyme though.
Just depends on your pronunciation.
Flat. Yeah, you're right. Flat map. Flat map.
Like
that.
A cat with no hat.
That.
Cat.
I used
How
that
about
for the
that?
first verse though. How about that?
Shit.
The earth is flat. How about that?
Yeah.
He shed all over himself.
If only you knew the earth was flat, catch me outside, honey. How about that?
You have to add the fucking honey in it, bro. What the fuck?
Yo, honey just makes it smoother.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no.
Honey makes it smooth, bruh.
No, honey makes it sticky, bro.
Oh.
Oh.
So, Kyle, did you say you're near Vegas?
Yeah, I'm right. I'm right in. Right
so
in
what's your take on that whole Vegas shooting situation?
Oh, you know what? I don't think it's the full story they tell us.
Yeah.
That guy, I think that guy was doing arms deal. I don't think he was actually there to shoot up the concert. I've heard people say that bullets were coming from all angles.
There's no
I don't know how much time that was, but I better have long lists. I've been given a picture instead. Okay.
What?
A picture.
Of what?
All right, so let me ask you some questions first. All right, so did Jesus literally die and raise from the dead?
Yeah, well, not yet, but he's coming.
Well, I mean, he died, right? He was crucified.
Yes.
and he literally died for 3 days, and he rose from the dead. I'm just trying to figure out if you're a Bible literalist, but it sounds like you never read it.
I was younger, maybe. A bit. No, I'm not professional by any means. I'm sure you guys most of you probably know more. Oh my goodness. I know more than I do.
What's a professional?
A professional, probably like Hank, Quantum Eraser, Indio, since he's admin, I guess. Definitely not kissing.
Yeah, that's me.
It is you.
I'm not a professional Bible person.
Professional Bible person?
Whatever that is.
Like you know your ins and outs really well.
I just gave you Rod Skeever's website in the chat. He's a professional Bible guy.
Yeah, he literally makes money off of it. But I don't. I've never made a single red cent off
I
of
don't think you
the
can be
Bible.
professional and make money off of it. That's not very professional.
What is the meaning of profession?
Like you know it in and out. You also like follow it. Like
That's proficient.
professional, proficient, same deal.
Professional is someone that gets paid, and amateur that doesn't.
I just posted some scriptures.
In the Olympics, those are amateur athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see what
Still
you're saying,
skilled,
Kai.
right?
Stable, move.
But they don't get paid.
4 corners. Can a corner also be like a corner of a cake? What's it
Is
called?
a cake? I didn't know a cake was a sphere. What kind of?
Hold on.
What kind of pan would you bake a spherical cake in,
Hold on.
bruh?
No. It's the
Baking in outer space.
Oh, it's the cake pops. Cake
Space
pops.
cake.
Cake
Nice
pops.
of
Hold
you.
on. Cake pops. Cake pops. Cake pops.
Yes,
This is why you need a roll. Somebody give me a roll so I can
cakes
post this.
upside down, back to back, makes a spherical.
You know, cake pops. Actually, you know what? That's so funny. I actually
Oh.
I was such a domestic little girl last night. I watched a little video about how to make cake pops. You actually bake the cake in a pan first, and then you take the cake, mix it up, and then you roll it into little balls. So I don't know. What
Those kind of cakes. Those kind of cakes. I just sent you the picture.
Space. Hold on, I want to say this. Space cake is
And
an actual
let me show you.
thing.
Let me
They
show
sell
you
it in
a
the
corner.
Netherlands. It sends you to space, but chemically.
This next one's really gonna annoy you, Kai. They're missing out on all these very nice images that I really wish I could send to all of you, but I'm too lazy. So
Those actually look. You know what? I'm kind of high right now, so I got the munchies. Those look dank as fuck. But
and they're glow.
To make the first ones, you got to actually bake the cake in a pan, and then you take the cake and roll it up. Yep. And then you dip it in fondant. Yep.
Let's just say
don't try to
that.
out-wifey me. Don't try to out-wifey me, Big Shining. I got you though.
Oh, but let's just say though that 4 corners. I'm dead. 4 corners of the Earth refers to something like that. Like not necessarily like corners. Like this is why Minecraft is such a good flat world simulator. What do you guys think?
If you turn on ray tracing, yeah.
No.
Does yours spin though? Because the Bible just says, "The world also shall be established, that it shall not be moved."
Here's the problem. That's so like broad. Like literally, we can interpret as it shall not be moved. But you can
Fear
like
before him, all the earth, the world also shall be stable, that it be
stable.
not
Like
moved.
people aren't murdering each other left and right. Maybe.
We're supposedly rotating 1,000 miles per hour, yet.
You know, you could be moved by like an inspirational quote. Like, I feel like. Don't mean in a literal sense.
So was the earth created before the sun in the Bible? Mm-hmm. What did the earth rotate? What did the earth rotate around before the sun?
Probably like atoms or rocks or some shit. I don't know.
I don't know. Because the Bible
says
the earth was first. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Well, maybe it was first.
What do you think the firmament is? Because it says there's waters above the firmament and below.
Can't some like prokaryotic or eukaryotic like cells or like life forms grow without the need of like sunlight?
What's a firmament?
I don't know. These are big words, Kai.
You don't know what the firmament is?
Nope.
It was super important, and they mention it in the creation story.
I have not read upon the creation story. All I know, I remember when I was young, one picture was like lava, and it was like hell on earth kind of deal. I don't know if that's what it was. I think that was like before God like made everything nice.
But real quick,
that's
Big
all I
Shine,
remember.
Have you ever heard of Werner von Braun? You know who he is?
Oh.
Yes or no?
Oh.
You breaking up. Am I breaking up?
No. No.
He's a German rocket scientist that came over from the Nazis and founded NASA. And you know what's on his tombstone?
Oh shit! I think I remember what you're talking about. The guy, yeah, Germany, Nazi.
On his
That makes sense.
tombstone is the Bible quote. It says something about the firmament. I'd butcher it if I tried to quote it, but
is there a picture of it?
Yep. It says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork."
Keep on
What's
reading.
What's the firmament?
When they quote
the container that gives us gas pressure here on Earth.
When you quote like the first scripture, often it means like, you know, the whole chapter. So would you mind to keep reading? Not very far, just a little bit further into the chapter.
Oh, where I don't have the Bible verse. I just posted it in the but I can pull it up if you want.
Please.
Sure.
No, whenever you guys say container, I always like think of like the Simpsons episode where Springfield is like in a container. You know what I'm talking about? And like Homer has to get to the top where there's an opening in the house. Yeah.
Yeah, they throw that a lot there. Also in The Simpsons, they're like playing a baseball game.
yeah, he hits baseball through the dome.
Yeah, and the water comes through.
Anybody know if the Simpsons predicted Trump being reelected though? No, politics no good, but
not sure.
It's a major grappler's show in my opinion. So they're whatever they're predicting, or they just know it's going to happen. Who knows?
they have a lot of episodes. So I mean, chances that they get it right though, it's kind of whack.
You said you'd already been like a conspiracy guy. Do you think we landed on the moon?
Who's the first person to land on the moon?
Neil Armstrong.
You think he actually walked on the moon?
I think he hopped on the moon. I don't think he can walk on the moon.
Why do you think we've never been back in like 50-some years now? Not worth it. They've done all the science they can do on the moon. They don't want to go back.
Didn't they collect moon rock though?
Yeah,
until they gave it
to the Dutch people.
Yeah, they gave it to
Give it to the Dutch?
Petrified wood. Yeah.
I never liked the Dutch. To be honest, I have a Dutch friend. He's quite annoying. He thinks he's so much smarter than me. I'm an American.
Gave them a piece of driftwood or something, petrified wood, and told them it's moon rock.
Oh, come on, no. There's no way.
That really happened, yeah.
Maybe? Nah. It's gotta be moon rock. You're kidding me.
No. I wouldn't shit you, man. You're my least favorite target.
Do you guys mind if I read the rest of this? There's just a couple verses from
Go for it.
Psalms 19. It really, like if you look at this picture, Big Shining, it really kind of the scriptures really kind of line up what the picture's showing. So it says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race. His going forth is from the end, of the heaven, and his circuit unto the ends of it, and there is nothing hid from the heat. A tabernacle for the sun.
Tabernacle.
A tent for
There's
the
a lot
sun.
in there.
Yeah.
There's a
It's
lot,
tent.
yeah. And it's talking about the course of the sun, a circuit. A circuit of the sun.
If the Earth was going around the sun, the Earth would be in a circuit.
A circuit? Did you break a circuit though?
Well, a circuit just means a loop.
But like a loop doesn't have to
Mario
mean
Kart
like perfect.
circuit race number 5.
Yeah, but like even a Mario Kart circuit's not like, oh, you go in a circle.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a circle. Like when I.
But it's a course.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I just said it was a course. Sorry, Hank. I don't want to
Yeah,
interrupt.
it's a course.
Kai, is that you petting the tiger?
Yeah.
Isn't that like a little offensive that like you're wearing a tiger while petting the tiger? It's like,
Honestly, I really didn't even plan it. I already brought that coat for that vacation.
it's quite the Vegas of you.
You should totally check your DMs. This shit is wonderful.
The rap.
It's going
Did you send
so
me some
well,
bars?
bro. Yes, bro.
I'm gonna check them out.
Hank, are you still in the car?
Yeah, I'm in the car, bro.
He's always in the car.
Where are you driving to? Are you trying to reach the end of the world?
Nah, bro. I spend most of my life.
He's driving on the ice wall right now, guys.
Where's she at petting the tiger? I don't see none of that.
I got one more.
Oh, that was.
One
We
more
were
Vegas
talking
question.
about.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying we were talking about Tiger King, and I was just telling them how I met some of the guys from there and met one of the tigers once. So I sent a picture to Big Shiny.
No, he won't give us his number or his email. Wait, sorry. Talking about another friend. He made a Snapchat. Okay. Tiger King. I'm still these verses though. The problem with them is they're so broad. Like the Nazi guy is a little weird. We don't really know how I feel about that.
Of all the verses he could had put on his tombstone, and whoever put it there, they had put that one. That's got to be at least a little red flag, right?
True. But I mean, there were a lot of red flags back then, so.
What if I found another group of people that also were saying the exact same thing? Different culture, different religion.
They could have found it. Information travels. The real thing, I think, is we need to send somebody in, in this Discord, I guess. Doesn't really need to be, but like someone that's really convinced, like that knows their stuff about the Earth and thinks it's flat. Okay, or it could be a glober, or someone that's on one side or the other, and we need to put them in these NASA rockets, turn him into an astronaut, and give him a freaking webcam on Discord, and that's the live stream, flying into space. Could you imagine? Hold on. Could you imagine the publicity this Discord would get? First of all, and would know once and for all. Ifs, buts, or nothing.
Not gonna happen, man.
Yeah.
You guys are way too nice. This guy's just fucking around.
No, I'm serious though.
We're just waiting for another Glover to come down here, hopefully.
You've been saying, listen,
This
if we say
he's just bullshitting some narcissist crap, trying to fucking screw around. But yeah, until another Glober comes by, for sure.
I'm saying I'm on the fence though. I'm on the fence.
Okay, Big Shining, I want you to get live stream to voice text. This is the Egyptian goddess. Her name is Nut. She's the one that's the big female arched over.
Oh, you're pulling out some of
Yep.
this.
Some of the titles of Nut were Cover of the Sky. Nut was said to be covered in stars touching the different points of her body. She who protects. Among her jobs was to envelop and protect Ra, the sun god. She is the firmament. Notice how they say the stars are on her body, not above her body, on her body. She covers the sky. She protects the sun. That means the sun is protected underneath her, describing the firmament. You don't have to believe these because, again, these are just two religious texts. So I totally get you not changing your theory from that. But just so you know, there were other groups of people that agreed with what we're saying.
If there's a connection, like two different cultures, different like times back, like old ancient hieroglyphics, hieroglyphics and stuff, that would be kind of insane.
These are just two, dude. We got the Mayans, we got the Vedic texts. We don't have to get all into that because that's not something we can, observe and measure. But the history is also there too. That's just the sprinkles.
Saw the tiger.
Who knows that them? Okay, they have less. We can agree that they had less technology and access to way less information than we do nowadays, right?
So we can build the pyramids like they did.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy. You don't agree with that?
We don't have technology like that, bro. We don't.
They just had a bunch of slaves. You know how many people probably died to build a freaking pyramid? But
you gotta pretend that you know exactly what people knew that many years ago. None of us have any
So
idea.
slaves can line up rocks so close together, so perfectly cut that you can't get.
They didn't even have they don't have skyscrapers like we do.
So I have a question. Were the
Skyscrapers
Egyptians?
that last like 30 years.
We've gotten closer. Hey, wait, are you telling me that they had skyscrapers?
No, I'm saying they're a Bronze Age. They were in the Bronze Age. How does bronze cut granite? Because the Mohs hardness scale tells us that there's no way bronze can cut granite. That's like a plastic fork cutting down a tree. You'd break.
You're trying to tell me that we weren't in the Bronze Age, but we're saying that they are in the Bronze Age.
The mainstream historians say that the Egyptians were in the Bronze Age, but you can find granite stones from the Aswan Quarry 300 miles away with 90-degree angles. There's no way in hell that they can cut those with a cute little bronze pocket knife and some sand and friction. You can't do 90-degree
with a stone and a chisel is what.
How big was the stone? What if a guy just sat there for his entirety of his life, just sanding it down against another rock and got it perfect?
If I take a plastic fork and I try to cut down the tree, I'll just keep breaking my forks, man.
Yeah, you would keep breaking your forks, but eventually enough forks. Yeah. And if it's not, you're doing minimal.
If I constantly for example, let's say I have for example, a plastic fork, and if I kept on breaking it on the tree, there wouldn't be an indent in the tree. Okay, maybe an indent in the tree, but you'd barely get anywhere. You wouldn't even get halfway for your.
They had so much time. I mean, those are thousands of years ago. People didn't, people weren't focused on going to college and building their careers. No, they had nothing else to do. They were busy.
It doesn't play an importance in the fact that it's possible or not. Just the same way a plastic fork wouldn't dent the tree, their tool.
I learned that from
hypothesis, Meggy.
So you're defining your scientific hypothesis so narrowly.
No, I'm not.
The only thing you can do.
I am not.
Can you?
I told you.
Hold on.
Sorry, John.
Sorry, I'm trying to tell you that.
John.
So you're saying that the discovery of Neptune because of the.
I'm saying that you don't have a hypothesis.
Well, they had hypothesized that there had to be another mass.
No, they don't hypothesize. Post the hypothesis, please. 1.
The orbit of Uranus is being deflected by another mass, another planet.
What's the dependent and independent variable of that hypothesis, please?
Jesus.
Yep. He's not going to help you.
So you have your independent variable would be, your dependent variable is the orbit of Uranus, and the independent variable would be there's another mass somewhere, right?
There's another mass somewhere. Independent variables. Can you define what an independent variable is, sir?
I love you when you do this.
Is that you laughing?
No. This is
that's somebody else laughing.
That's Jedi.
That's Jedi giggling in the background. Fucking Jedi. Sorry, guys.
All right, wait a second. So I'm going to write this down so we're not confused. Your dependent variable is the orbit of what?
Neptune. The orbit of.
You said Uranus, right?
Orbit of
the other way around.
Uranus. All right, thank you. And your independent variable.
Yeah.
Independent variable is what?
I didn't hear. Is he saying something? I didn't hear what he said. Paid Nats a show. Are you saying something?
I'm not playing your game, QE.
Huh?
He doesn't want to play.
Not playing his game.
You're out of course.
I'm not going to play your game.
Sorry.
So
you don't have. Sorry, NASA show. Sorry, NASA show. What's happened is you've basically conceded to the very simple question. You've understood what a natural science experiment is. You know what a hypothesis is. And because you're now being asked this question, it's, I'm not playing this game with you, QE. Yeah. We get that all the time here. It doesn't have to be QE. Can be me. Can be Miggy. As soon as we get to this point, it's ad hom city. Because it's all you've got, isn't it? You cannot be honest at this point.
I can be honest.
I want you to be honest. Can you be honest? No. If you're honest, it wouldn't have been, I cannot play this game with you, QE. If you'd have been honest, you'd have answered the question honestly, wouldn't you?
We'll let him answer the question honestly. Go ahead and just give him the independent variable. We'll let you answer the question honestly.
You stated the dependent variable was the orbit of Uranus. I wrote it all down. I'm going to be posting this to everyone in the chat and everyone watching in the audience. So,
yeah.
The independent variable was whether or not there's a mass there.
No, he didn't say that. I think he was thinking of what he was going to say. He hasn't said the independent variable yet. At least I didn't hear him say it.
Yeah, I think he said something related to whether the mass was there. I could be mistaken.
We're holding right now for that. So he hasn't said it yet. I'm giving him some time to actually, or not too much time, but yeah, just give him a little bit of time.
So you're saying the fact that Neptune was where they thought it would be is just by luck now?
No. That's not the independent. That's not the independent variable, though. Is it?
Well, I have to admit that this planetary, I'm not in my field, so.
Okay.
I do know that they discovered it because of the eccentricities in the Uranus.
No, you don't. No, you just conceded that it's not your field, sir.
Well,
you just said
field.
It's not my.
No, but I know enough to it that it has been done. I know.
Well, you either know or you don't know.
Oh, so you want to talk to a planetary scientist when I'm dealing with people that think the Earth is flat?
So you either know or you don't know, right?
Oh my God! With nothing, you are again attacking.
Relax.
Oh no! I mean, I'm not attacking.
Doesn't matter. I really, honestly,
you're talking.
One second,
about cosmology.
Relax, guys. 1 second. It doesn't matter who you think you are. Right now, if you can't produce the evidence,
the evidence, you
are right now. Your name is mud because you can't provide any evidence of the independent variable. So we're waiting on that. It doesn't seem like we're going to get there. So we don't need obfuscation. We need the independent variable. And we're giving you ample time to do it, but it doesn't seem like you're going to be able to do that, right?
Not to your satisfaction, I'm sure.
That's a problem then. That's a problem.
Perhaps why is it a problem? Because
it's what is required right now.
But required by you as your definition of what is needed.
No, not his definition. No, that's incorrect.
What is exactly your background in science, Mr. QE?
It's fucking extensive, but we
it
don't
is,
go
yeah.
into that.
Yeah, please get into it. I'd really like to know.
It's irrelevant, man.
No, why is it irrelevant? You mean you don't? You know, you're an expert. You're an expert in science.
He's going to education.
About experiments.
Yeah, he is expecting
Okay,
science.
listen.
No, he's
We
not
don't-
expecting science. He's
No,
expecting
Pay
his definition of
Pay
it.
NASA show.
Alright.
Okay. 1 second, guys. Pay NASA show. We don't need to go into a peeing contest and see who can pee the farthest. I don't care about that.
We
All that
should.
matters. No, I don't care.
Yes,
All
you
that
should.
matters. Okay, relax, dude. All that matters in this conversation is if you're able to provide the evidence that is needed. And right now, it's the independent variable.
Done.
So if you can't do that, I don't care who you say you are or what you've done. The only thing that matters right now is the independent variable, and if it can be produced. If not, then you need to concede.
The independent. So okay, the dependent variable thing that's changing is the orbit of Neptune. The
said
independent
Uranus.
variable then would be the mass
You said
necessary
Uranus.
to
Hold on. Mass
Uranus for
necessary.
Neptune to deviate the orbit of Uranus in a particular fashion as observed.
Deviate. So mass necessary to deviate the orbit of who?
Oh my god.
You got Uranus and Neptune in here.
Mm-hmm.
So the dependent variable. Holy shit.
So you're gonna shoot that to shit because of your
So the
definitions.
dependent variable is the orbit of Uranus. The independent variable is the mass necessary to deviate the orbit. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay. So your hypothesis would be, just hold on, I'm writing this down so everyone can see it.
Hypothesis is that the orbit of Uranus is deviated by another mass outside of the orbit.
So
an unknown planet.
The necessary mass deviates the orbit of Uranus. I'm sorry, Uranus. Correct?
Sounds good. So now
All right.
why? So tell me why? No, you're not going to
I'm
shoot
gonna tell
that
you
shit
why
because
right
what?
now. Because you said
Uh-huh.
the mass necessary
And the fact
is
that
your
you mean the fact that they
Yeah.
found that
Shut up!
the fact they found it right where they said it would is
Shut
secondary. Huh?
up. I already got your hypothesis. You agreed. My next question is, the independent variable is invalid because you cannot manipulate the
You don't need to
necessary
manipulate the
mass.
independent variable.
That's correct.
Don't need to. No, sorry.
Oh, really? You don't need to. I would
Nope.
like to direct everyone's attention to 9:24, 24 minutes after the hour. I have his dependent variable orbit of Uranus, the effect. I have the independent variable mass necessary to deviate the orbit, the cause. Hypothesis: the necessary mass deviates the orbit of Uranus.
And
I
it was
said
right where they said it
independent
was.
variable. Shut up!
No, it was right where they.
I said the necessary mass is your independent variable. You agreed. I said you cannot manipulate the necessary mass, making it invalid. You said you don't have to manipulate the independent variable. Really? So open text. bc.ca. Notice that manipulation of the independent variable must involve the active intervention of the researcher. This is from Boston College. From the Office of Research Integrity, U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Therefore, in experiments, a researcher manipulates an independent variable to determine if it causes a change in the dependent variable. We could essentially stop right there, but why do that? Penn State University, independent variable. It is what is varied during the experiment. It is what the investigator thinks will affect the independent variable, or the dependent variable, I'm sorry. Colorado State, the independent manipulated variable changed by the scientist, which he said he doesn't need to. What the investigator is testing from Rutgers University in an experiment, the independent variable is a variable that is varied or manipulated by the researcher. From University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, in an experiment, the independent variable is the variable that is varied and manipulated by the researcher. You're finished. You'd fail 5th grade general science. Thank you.
Yeah, this isn't 5th grade science, though.
Yeah, but you'd fail it.
No, I didn't fail it.
Yeah, you did.
When you said that Rutgers said that, is that like the whole Rutgers? I mean, the school?
It doesn't matter.
Like the University of North Carolina, the University of North Carolina?
University of North Carolina, that's the reference or citation.
So the whole thing, the university said that. The school.
The university, that's the
Which
reference.
building?
You know the difference between references and citations.
Which building said that?
Which building? Buildings don't say anything. They don't
Exactly.
have
So you said the university said that. So which building?
That's right. That's part of the citation.
No. You have to come up with the person that said that, not just the building.
The person that said it will go there and find out.
No, you go there. You tell me. You
Why?
go
I
there.
provided references.
He read one citation or 4.
You know the whole.
He said Boston College also.
Boston
They're
College.
retard.
So
Are they retard? Scientific retard?
So which building on Boston College says that? The university.
This is building. This is ridiculous.
You're looking at the wrong. Yeah, you're looking at the wrong thing. Pay Natsashill. What you have to look at is the independent variable in which you actually produced here in this conversation.
So
was the
mass?
When they found Neptune, I'm still actually talking, right?
Oh no, yeah, but you're talking bollocks.
So
So when they
see, you got to let people finish what they're saying, dude. Independent variable mass necessary to deviate the orbit. Mass necessary to deviate the orbit. How are you going to vary and manipulate that?
So they found it right where they said it would be. By the way, is that just sort
How
of
are you going to vary and manipulate that?
You're missing the point here.
No, it's
exactly
not.
Exactly what they said it was.
How am I missing the point?
When they pointed their telescopes and said, "Hey, there it is." Ooh.
Okay.
So that was just sort of luck there.
Well,
That's
They
not
said, "Hey,
science. Let's get the
what do you mean it's
math.
not science?
I
What do you
just
mean it's
showed
just math? Math is a language of
Let's get
science.
math.
Math
Let's
is a
have
language of
more
science.
fun. You
That's
said math.
observation,
Define
man.
math, please.
Math is a language of science.
Not math. Mass.
Math is just stuff.
M-A-S-S.
Stuff.
Math is just stuff.
Stuff. Things.
Really?
Yep.
Can you provide citation because we think you're full of shit?
Yeah, that's math too, by the way.
Really? Show us.
Can you?
Hold on.
So I suppose you have citations for this from some 5th grade textbook.
Citation support. I don't answer a question that I don't know the answer to, sir.
You don't know anything, so how do you answer questions?
I don't know anything. That's an ad hom.
No, it's not an ad-hom. It's a thing. There's a fact.
Gamma spiraling.
Can you?
No,
Can
shut
you
up.
provide anyone who's?
Shut up.
Sorry. He said
Find
much
the
stuff.
definition right here with citation. You know, when you provide, have you ever looked at a scientific paper?
Oh yeah. Wow.
You see the works cited page or the bibliography?
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm giving right here.
No, you're just quoting schools though.
No, that's not quoting. They're citations.
But you said the school. You didn't tell me which
Citation,
researcher
that's
which.
right. That's right. From Boston. That's
You didn't tell
the
me
reference.
which book in which school,
that's why
which
the
author the
reference
book
is
said. You just
provided.
said some school.
Clown show. You're exposing yourself right now.
No, you're exposing
Yes,
yourself.
you are. I got
just love to know you don't you have to shit.
squeeze the nuts right off you right now.
Yeah, if you had nuts to start off with, sir.
No, you're nuts. Not my
No,
nuts.
you're nuts. You had no nuts to begin with.
Fucking clown.
The resistance to acceleration. How about that? You like that one?
Resistance to acceleration. That's the definition of inertia. How in the hell can we have a definition of mass and inertia being the exact same thing? You can't have that. That's a law of identity violation, sir.
Can I curse?
Hello? Law of identity violation, sir.
Mm-hmm.
He already failed.
That's what he says.
Mm-hmm.
He's failed.
Yeah.
Of course I feel. When you have QE here, of course everybody's going to fail because it's just
salad, nuh-uh, you're wrong. That nuh-uh, ad hom, word salad, you're wrong. That's all I've heard from you. Nothing coherent, just personal attacks and nuh-uh, you're wrong. Nothing substantial. You haven't really done much, have you, Natsashill? Shame, mate.
Yeah, I honestly
Is
don't
that
even
the
care.
length you're going to go to?
Honestly,
Sorry,
don't
mate.
even care about his credentials right now because it would be sad if he actually even said what he is. I think for him, it's better for him just to keep them hidden, because right now it would only bring him shame if he actually said what he was. That's the way I look at it.
Well, first he said mass was the amount of stuff. I mean, you got to take it easy with the white paper technical language. And then he changed it up and gave us the definition of inertia. Which one is it?
Well, if you're so upset with QE, would you like to speak to someone else then, Peyton Asher Shield?
Why doesn't he answer the question first?
I told you it is the amount of stuff. Matter,
yeah, the amount of
substance,
stuff.
and
And
an
then you
object.
gave me the definition of inertia. Okay, I'd like to direct everyone's attention. We're going to go with the amount of stuff. So at 32 minutes after the hour, from the Royal Society of Chemistry, moreover, studies have shown that the amount of substance, that stuff, is often incorrectly identified with mass. And then we'll just kill it to death. From Edwin Taylor and John Wheeler, Space-Time Physics, that's Princeton University. Nature does not offer us any concept as the amount of matter. History has struck down every proposal to define such a term. Even if we could count the number of atoms, that's stuff, or by any other counting method, try to evaluate the amount of matter, that's stuff, that number would not equal mass. You're finished. You don't know what mass is. You don't know what a hypothesis is. You don't know what an experiment is. You don't know what an independent variable is. You'd fail.
Yeah, I'm smart enough to figure out that the Earth isn't flat. Huh?
Grade general science.
You call that smart?
My initial claim, and you would fail 5th grade general science.
Well, of course, when you define everything with QE's terms, you can't. When you
QE didn't make these terms up. NASA Shill?
When
he
you
didn't make these up?
Oh, no, he's just applying them.
He's not even reading the citations, guys. That's the whole thing. He didn't even click on the link. He didn't even look at it. He didn't even hear you, QE.
I heard QE. I've heard QE a lot. Hearing QE is the easy part. Understanding QE is
so you understand. So you understand these citations then, not QE. This isn't QE's or mine's scientific method. They didn't make this shit up, mate. This is established stuff, and the citations that have been provided are.
Well, no, I mean,
not
so obviously you're the
QE's
expert. You guys are the experts in science, and you get to define what science is and what science is not, right?
No, we just follow what the definition is. I'm not defining shit. We're following what the definition is. Yeah,
so the definition written by whom?
Definition of natural science, the formulation of a hypothesis, and what the dependent and independent variables are, and how we then carry those forward and conduct a physical scientific experiment to elucidate the hypothesis, demonstrate the cause and effects.
My guess is you've actually never actually done a scientific experiment.
Let him finish.
I get my guess. You're not listening. Your only retort is to personally attack.
No, it's not personally attack.
That's all you've got.
You
don't know
a scientific experiment.
There we go. You can define these things, can you? Have you got a crystal fucking ball,
your
my friend?
definitions are not as simple as what you say they are.
They are the definitions. Those are the words that
by
are used and words
whom?
clearly defined.
By whom?
Well, if the definitions are not so simple, what are they then?
I told you, they're not that. You don't get to say. You mean you have an experiment that
you get to decide.
I don't get to decide. No.
Right. So it is what it is, and based on what it is, that's what it is. Not my thoughts or feelings, not QE's thoughts or feelings. It is what it is. Simple shit, right? Very simple shit.
Well, maybe if you took science beyond the 5th grade, you'd understand a little bit more, but I don't think so.
Well, at the moment, you haven't been able to take it beyond the 5th grade level because it's been elucidated. You wouldn't pass any 5th grade general science exam.
You would be.
Oh, but you failed. You failed very, very simple questions, and your only response was no. And your I want to sleep tonight. I didn't fail. I want to sleep tonight.
I know. I didn't
Make
fail.
yourself feel better.
I know how to make myself feel better.
Yeah. I've got a question for you then. Do you know of any direct measurement of the physical curvature of the Earth?
Oh, you're getting this one, huh? Okay.
Well, you said flat earthers, my friend, and we've done the sciencey bit.
So why don't you tell me why the earth is
geometry.
Why is your
physical? Ask the question again, and you will answer it. We'll see, unless it's an ad hom. So, do you know? And I'll give you for all of recorded history. Do you know of any physical direct measurement of the curvature of the Earth?
Direct measurements, huh? You mean like taking a ruler and going one by one across the whole Earth, right?
That's you being funny,
I don't care how you think that it's been done, but we want a direct measurement of the curvature.
What do you mean
of the
by
Earth.
direct? What do you mean by direct? I want to hear what you mean by direct.
What do you mean? What do you mean? No. How come he has to explain it to you? It's painfully obvious what
you guys are
he's
defining
talking
terms.
about.
You define terms in different ways here. So what is direct?
It's not.
I'm not going to fall for this twice. What's direct?
You know. Hang on a second. You know what he means. No, we're not going to entertain your kind of little obfuscation tactics any
What do you mean
longer.
by direct? Tell me what you mean by direct.
No,
I'll answer you. Tell me what you mean by direct.
Actually, you're being really stupid right now. I don't know
I'm
what
not,
other word I
sir.
can put to it. Yes, you are.
No,
you
you
are.
tell me
You
what
know what
direct
he's. You know.
Tell me what you want. What do you want?
What he wants is a direct measurement of the
Define
Earth's
direct.
curvature. No,
Define
he's not
direct.
gonna. No, he's not gonna do it. No, he's not
Why
gonna
not?
do it. And
Oh, you're not going to define what you want?
Listen, you're
You're
gonna
going to ask
provide
me
it.
for something and not define.
Okay, you're gonna provide it, or you're gonna see yourself out of this chat. I'm not dealing with you anymore because you're gonna do this on every single point he brings up, and I'm not gonna listen to it. So you're gonna either tell him the direct measurement of Earth curvature, or we're gonna move you out of this chat. Simple as that. Your choice.
I'm asking you what you want by direct, and you're
All
telling
right.
me that you can't do it.
I'm gonna count
No,
from 10
seriously.
down. 10 down. It's up to you.
Tell me what you want.
10 down, and then you're gonna provide, or you're gone.
Tell me what
10.
you want with a direct measurement.
9, 8.
That's a direct
7,
measurement. Measuring time backwards.
6, 5.
Measuring time backwards.
4, 3.
What's direct measurement?
Give it your best shot.
1.
Anything.
Measuring
Right.
time backwards. What was that? Measuring time backwards.
This is a hamster level numpty. Like, we're not going to deal with that in this chat. Define what you mean. No, he knows damn well what you mean. He just wants to say that so that he can obfuscate the point. Now, that's a hamster tactic. I'm not going to deal with it.
Yeah. Sorry, D to the V's just pointed out. Bye, big fucker, uncle fucker, whatever your name is on your 500,000th account. I knew I recognised that voice.
Is that Fokker? Was that him?
Yeah. Being that someone's pointed it out because I knew that voice. Just couldn't place it.
Yeah, I'll do that every single time he comes in here too. I'll grind him into the dirt. Like, he'll never. This chat, I don't care if he brings 1,000 sock accounts. Every single sock account, I'll do this very same thing I did to this one. So
Yeah, I'm sure as well. I recognize that sound, but I don't know the name exactly.
Conversation late, so I figured you guys were already on top of it.
my apologies, chat. I didn't. You guys should be listening to some good conversation, and that guy was not presenting any good conversation. So we'll move on to the other people that will like to have a conversation.
Well, I mean, it's okay, Mickey, in the sense that it was exposing that he obviously had some personal vendetta against QE, and then after that, he was very upset when, it sounds like he's been through all the arguments, and he didn't want to go through the arguments again, so he was just obfuscating and using whatever tactics.
Yeah, we don't have to define every single word that we talk about. He knows. To keep conversation flowing, he knew what Jedi meant. Direct measurement of Earth curvature. It's easy for somebody to understand what that means. But he just wants to stop him on every point like a lawyer, and we're not going to have that.
No, Maggie, it's not easy for idiots, man. It's not. It's very hard for idiots.
This is true. This is true. Right, Miggy, Dan Smith has been asking me to be unmuted. We tried to speak to him earlier. I don't think he was near his microphone, so he would like to be unmuted. Apologies for jumping all over you, QE, but man was getting on my tits.
Yeah. All right, Dan Smith, you are unmuted. You have control of your mic. Dan,
He only asked me a couple of minutes ago.
Dan Smith, are you there? Also, Buckless it's got me on the DMs too, so Buckless wants to talk.
Yep. Yep, same DM here.
All right. Buckless, you there? Yeah, we hear you.
I don't know a whole lot about Earth, so I'm not going to come out acting like a professional like the last arsehole, okay?
Okay.
But when you look at the way science has been for the last however many dozens of years, it's all proven towards a curved Earth, a severe Earth. Why would they do that? Why would they say it's that? Why do all the astronauts that go into space? Like, I'm new here. I want to know why.
Again,
Right. Just to point out, my friend, you
sorry about that.
You came in saying science. Yeah, do apologise, guys. You came in saying science. Lots of science has proven the curvature of the Earth. If you were listening to the conversation just a moment ago, you'd have heard us explain what science is. Science elucidates the cause of an effect. So the shape of an object isn't a cause and effect question. Therefore, it is not a question for natural science. To demonstrate curvature, you would have to observe and measure it, as it is a claim to geometry. Geometry is not science. So when they say science has proven the Earth to be a ball, yeah, I get you. But when they say that they've proven the Earth to be a ball through science, that in no way can be true. Science doesn't answer that question.
Oh my god, you guys are dumber than 5th graders. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you all.
Yeah, awesome. Well done, you.
Wow,
That all
that
you
was
some good globe
That-
proof there, man.
that's
Thank
very
you.
bizarre. Buckless, don't give up so easily, Buckless. Hang in there.
How you
Hang in
doing
there.
today?
Just don't.
That's curving a lot.
Yeah, Buckless, don't give up so easily.
I kind of knew he was going to do that because he was DMing me a whole bunch of stuff. So I was like, yeah, I just want to see if we got to give him a chance, right? I mean, he had some DMs that were pretty stupid. So I was like, if I unmute him, it's going to be pretty bad, but I got to do it anyways.
Yeah, not only he was also playing a game. I said, like, how serious is this guy? No way.
But you know, the crazy thing is he waited like about 40 minutes just to say that and leave. Like,
Yeah,
really.
hardcore trolling there.
But he's famous now.
Yeah.
He can come every day and then say that. Oh my god.
We got a taco eating astronaut that just joined our chat. Taco eating astronaut, are you there?
Yeah,
yeah,
picked
hello?
a few in, guys.
Hello.
Oh, hey, thanks, Justin.
You're welcome.
How y'all doing today?
Pretty good, man. What brings you to the chat?
I just want to know more about flat Earth.
You want to know more about flat Earth?
Like why do y'all believe in it? Stuff like that.
Okay. Well, it's interesting because the Earth is observably flat, it's measurably flat, and it's practically used as flat. Ask why? That's why.
Oh, that's interesting.
All right. Well, you're kind of chuckling a little bit, but I don't think you know anything about the globe.
No,
Taco eating.
my grandma just tickled me. My bad.
Okay. Do you know anything about the globe Earth? Taco eating astronaut?
Is she single?
Excuse me, I didn't hear you. My bad.
All right. Yeah. Do you know anything about the globe?
Yeah, I know a lot of things.
Okay. So, do you know how they got the measurement of Earth curvature?
Well,
because that's needed if you
satellites.
think the Earth is a globe, right?
Yeah, from satellites.
Okay. So, and one word answer is not telling me the method in which they got the measurement of Earth curvature. Do you know how they got that?
I mean,
that's
I know
important,
it's not
right?
flat.
Well, if it's a globe, then you must know the measurement of how the Earth.
So
has
I'm
curvature.
just curious.
I'm curious to know how you got the measurement of Earth curvature.
Well, so if you
because it's a globe, right?
So what's the measurement of flat Earth?
Well, we don't
Hang on, you
know
said you
the
knew a lot
measurement
about
of
the globe.
Yeah, we don't know the measurement of Earth curvature right now, taco eating astronaut, and I'm thinking you don't either.
I do actually.
Okay, well then let's have it.
It's 40,009.
4696 kilometers.
All right. Well, that's not going to be a little funny answer. Is not going to get to the bottom of this right now. We want to really know if you know, because it's obviously a globe, right? Curvature.
I just told you the answer.
No, it's a funny answer. It's not the answer. There isn't any answer, but I mean, go ahead and try if you want to give us one.
I have a question. So, like, you're telling me you could get
We're
out.
not going to listen to your questions because you need to give us the measurement of Earth curvature, taco eating astronaut.
I just did. Why
No, you
can't I give
didn't.
you questions?
Because this is going from me to you, and you got to give me all the information of the globe because it is a globe.
So you're telling
chuckling.
me-
Yeah, you're chuckling. You're chuckling because you think it's a globe, and these guys think it's flat, man. Come on.
No,
but you
I'm-
haven't given us any information as to how you know it's a globe.
I'm not chuckling. First of all.
Okay. All right. So
Second of all-
measurement of Earth.
No.
Measurement. What's that again? Measurement of Earth curvature, taco eating astronaut. Just that simple. Go ahead.
40,250 kilometers.
No. Go ahead and provide me the measurement of Earth curvature, please.
I just did.
No, you didn't.
62,435.
How did
63,045.
Yeah, you could just say a whole bunch of numbers, right?
Bro. So if we say something, it's incorrect. But if you say something, it's right.
How is it correct? Show me how
You
it's
didn't
correct. What
question?
What method
what?
was
Didn't answer
done?
the question, mate. Sorry, Miggy. I do apologise, but what you did
well,
is you
I mean,
just
the
gave
Earth
him.
curvature is 8 inches.
Well, my
per
friend,
mile,
2 seconds. Yeah. So you can give us lots of numbers. We want to know how you measured those numbers to be true.
I got a
ruler.
I got a ruler, and I went across the Earth, and then I got the measurement.
Okay, so now you're lying
Alright,
in
so
this
that's-
conversation, right?
Yeah.
Is that
Are
what
you,
you want me
are
to
you
say?
lying? No, I want you to be honest that you don't know how the Earth has been measured, Taco.
I said it's satellite.
No, you don't know that because you're just giving me an answer that you have no idea how they've done it. You don't know. So the only answer you can
There's
give me
also
right
an
now is
equation to do
listen.
it, by
The
way.
only answer you can give me right now is I don't know how they got the measurement of Earth curvature. I don't know.
I just gave you a
That's-
ton of answers.
No, the answer. Tell me how they did it. If you know that's the answer. How did
I
they?
just
How did they
said it.
measure?
I said
How did they measure?
satellite.
How did they measure the 8-inch per mile square drop rate on the globe
And
that you think you live on? Using satellites. Yeah, using satellites. Tell me how what method
They went
used.
around the Earth.
Okay, they went around the Earth. That's very simplistic.
So you think the Earth is completely flat?
No, I need to know how they measured the Earth curvature.
I
Go ahead.
need to know if you think the Earth
The
is
method.
completely flat.
The method. Eating astronaut. Tell me the method.
Avoiding my questions.
No, this isn't avoiding your questions because you haven't provided the information as to how you know the Earth is a globe.
So how would gravity work?
How is the Earth a globe?
No, how would gravity
Measurement
work?
of Earth curvature, or else you're getting booted out of this
I'm
conversation.
getting booted because
Yeah.
I'm fucking speaking facts, buddy.
No,
Take
facts is telling me the Earth curvature measurement. That's facts, buddy. Give it to me if you have facts. Go ahead.
I just did.
Go ahead. It's funny, right? Because you can't do it. Nobody can.
'cause I just did it.
So give me the measurement of Earth curvature. I'm gonna count from 10. I'm gonna
40,250
count. I'm gonna count from 10 down, and if you don't provide it, you're getting booted out of the server.
kilometers. Me.
Simple as
You
that.
just server muted me. I
10,
literally just told you.
9, 8,
40,250.
7, 6.
I said.
Don't want the
40,250
numbers. Don't want the numbers. Want how they got the numbers.
1.
Ah.
I tell you what,
Zero.
people listening out there in YouTube land, these, if you're a Glober, these are your surrogates that are out here trying to defend the globe, and they're making abject horses' asses out of themselves. They're immature. Some of them are illiterate, and most 99.999% couldn't pass 5th grade general science. This is what you got as your champions for your globe religion. And let me tell you something. Everyone that's watching this, they're not saying anything, but they're out there and they're laughing their asses off at you. Just to let you know, clowns. Thanks.
Hey, Ben is posting a lot of stuff in live stream voice text and needs to sound off.
Was that Ben? Bean?
Yeah, Bean, I guess.
Oh, Bean again. This will be fun.
Bean, yeah.
Bean's got feelings and opinions. Yeah. Bean. Spoken to Bean before, haven't we?
Bean says, "Lol, you all failed RIP. I'm not gonna unmute right now."
Why not, Bean?
Stop.
Why don't you want to mute?
Let me just. Sorry, I just want to elucidate to Bean what just happened. We were clearly asking how the numbers were derived, not what the numbers were. So he kept telling us numbers. He even said 8 inches per mile squared. Good guy, well done.
Yeah, he did.
But we want to know how. So if you want to elucidate on that, or if you want to get some sleep tonight, you can believe whatever the fuck you want just happened. But I would see you clear and straight. He didn't answer the question.
Very simple. We're giving you the opportunity. We're giving you the floor. Give us the measurement of the Earth's curvature. And be honest about it if you don't have it. If you don't have it, just say so. Honesty can keep you in this chat. Dishonesty will get you booted. It's just that simple. Your choice.
So yes, Bing. 8 inches per mile squared. How was that measured? That's your model, right? Those are your numbers. You didn't just pick those numbers out of your ass. So they must have been demonstrated and measured to be true. So how was that 8 inches per mile squared measured to be true? You hide behind your mic, mate.
Yeah,
He's seagull in the text.
He's seagull right
that's
now.
fine. I'll just berate him. It's absolutely fine.
No. Here's a choice you got. You're not going to be posting text in the live stream bin if you're not going to be on the mic. You can jump on the mic and speak to us just the same.
He's a secret boy. New role for you.
Yeah, he's been on the mic, so I know that he can get on the mic. All right, who else is here? I guess Dan Smith is the only one. Oh, we got Dark Unit. Dark Unit 245 is just joined our chat. Let's see if we can speak with him. Dark Unit, are you there? At 245, you have control of your mic. You can join in the conversation if you like. Dark Unit 245. Come in 245. I feel like I wanted to say that. He's like,
does he need VC verified?
Not that I know of, Crit. I think that if you just unmute them, they can speak. I thought that myself, but you can, give them voice verified if you'd like. See if that works.
Real quick, me being needs to quit posting that straw man model and shit text or go away or something.
Yeah.
All right, Dark Unit,
All right.
You want to try that again? Dark Unit, if you don't speak, we're just going to take the roles away from you, buddy. You'll have to go to voice check-in and speak to a moderator if you want to speak in the future. Dark Unit, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I got bored of you really quickly. Hope this for you.
We have RX470 in the chat as well. VC verified. RX470, are you there? Man, time sure is flying by. Goodness.
It's Dan. I'm here. I was doing something. Thanks for muting me, Jedi. But my question from like 20 minutes ago or something was, do you guys believe like all the other planets other than Earth are also flat?
What's the
plan? So you're asking a question starting from a point where you think that the planets are actually something already?
Well, yeah, like all the other planets of the solar system. I was wondering if you guys think they're also flat.
Don't be leaving, Miggy. Don't you be leaving, Mr. Miggy. I see the clock over there. I know.
Yeah, I know you're looking at that clock, man.
I know. I am. I don't want you to go.
Oh my god.
What time you got to get up tomorrow?
I'm usually bright and early by 5 o'clock.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's. I wish I was in your shoes though, man. Retired. That's the life, man. I tell you what.
Well, I had to get there.
I know. Like I'm on that journey, but goodness me.
You'll get there, man.
I want to be flat smacking like you, Quantum. That's unfair, man. Like that's the way I see it. I'm like, damn it, man. Right now I'm at work working hard and Quantum's just out there tearing up numpties, dude. Like wish I could be doing that. Like
I had to step away from paid NASA Shill. What happened?
Oh, he wasn't going to be honest in this conversation. I showed him the door.
Oh, you showed him the door.
Hey,
did you give him a 5, 4,
yes,
3,
I did.
2, 1?
I thought you were here for that. You weren't here? Yes,
Let me tell you.
I asked him for a direct. Sorry, MFE. I asked him for a direct measurement of Earth curvature. You know, question number 1. We went straight to that after we ruined him on the science bit. So he started debating what the fucking word direct meant.
Yeah.
And then it was like, well, there's the door. 5, 4. It's not going to happen. We're not going to debate the word direct.
Yep. He says, "What do you mean by direct?" I'm like, "Oh hell no! There's not going to be no hamster conversation."
I wanted to say that paid NASA shell was defunded in the server.
Yeah.
What's it? You posting beware pharmakia, dude. You're gonna break a lot of people's dreams, man. Dude. That's heavy stuff right there. Is he in here? What's it?
Yeah.
Come off, Moot. Oh, he just sideswiped us and posted that stuff in there. Okay. Fair enough. Sorry about that, Maggie. Go ahead.
It's been a good day after all.
Go ahead,
Lovely
Maggie.
day.
If you keep talking, you ain't leaving. So go
I
ahead.
know that's where you give me the floor, damn it. And I do want to get to getting these ballers in here, man. Damn it. All right. I'm going to have to punch
You
out
have
those
Sunday
things.
you do have Sunday and Monday off, though. That's correct, isn't it?
Yeah, Sunday,
off?
Monday. Actually, it starts Saturday night, but I gotta spend
so
some.
tomorrow we ain't gonna put up any bullshit. I gotta go.
Well, I gotta spend a little QT time, man. You know what I mean?
I knew that was
I'm getting the old. You ain't spending enough time.
Yeah,
come on, man. I got a flat smack around here. Like, who's gonna do it if I'm not there? QE needs me, man. So does Jedi. Like,
that's right.
Yeah,
Priorities. Let me talk to her, man.
yeah, I know. Like,
I'll sweet talk her, man.
I'll put you guys on a speaker. You see, it's like this.
Hey, girl.
Oh,
What's
my
your
God.
sign?
Right? God.
Yeah. We got
There's
you,
just
Maggie.
too many. There's too many numpties, man. Like, it's like I can't even think. I'm like, man, I don't even want to sleep. I just want to like drink some coffee or something, stay awake, and freaking flat smack the world, man.
You got the passion, though, man.
What's happened to you over the last 6 months, Miggy? Over the last 6 months or so, mate, you've turned into a fucking warrior.
Yeah.
You really have, man.
I love
Take my hat off to you, bud. It's brilliant, man.
I love it.
The way that
Everyone
you've developed
sits back.
and stuff. Yeah. Sorry, John.
Everyone sits back, even the other moderators are like, oh shit, I'm there. Go!
I'm living the dream, man. This is kind of like I think about it at work, dude. I'm like, how am I gonna crush these people's paradigm today? Yeah, I think about it, dude. I daydream. I'm like, shit. I'm not even paying attention to my work sometimes. That's bad, right? Yeah, I know.
Hey, it's Flat Earther here. So
hi.
I had a question.
Uh-oh. Mick, you gotta stay. Go ahead.
I checked some in too. Some are checked in. I don't know if you want to talk to them as well. Some new guys. So
Justin, that's my kryptonite, dude. Like that's
no, I'm sorry, but I did.
Regarding
I told them about the server and they have to abide by
oh,
it, so
good. India's
they're in
here.
No, I was
Exit stage left.
Exit
Exit stage left.
Later
you know,
on,
when I
Miggy.
just went in the other stream, they said the exact same thing. They said, "Oh, good, Indio's here." No, that's not good.
The world needs flat smacking, Indio, and you're just the man to do it.
Maybe
You're
you're
on that
lazy
time
and go
schedule.
outside, go down to the beach. That's all you need to do.
There you go.
All right, guys, I gotta get going.
Later on, Maggie.
Peace.
Yeah, we'll catch you guys tomorrow.
So you're gonna be in tomorrow for a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. See you tomorrow, brother.
Yeah, later.
Later.
Take care, man.
I'm all week off
woo.
for Christmas. It's awesome.
Oh, woo. Boy, that was fucking weak.
Wait.
I got a
Oh, woo.
question. That was feminine. That was feminine. Give me a damn a woo to have some friggin'
I can't, mate. I'll wake fucking everybody up at 4 o'clock in the fucking
Oh, I
morning.
got
man.
you. I'm sorry about that.
Some Bersants to it.
What's your question?
Do you guys think the sun is flat?
Oh
Ugh.
my God! Didn't we
Alright.
just go through this?
That is the best
Yeah, I
question
think
you
we
could
did.
think of.
Yeah, it is the best question I could think of. Oh shit, that was good. Okay.
If the sun was flat, what does that say about the Earth?
That the Earth is round.
Okay. You check this guy in?
What?
Did
Who
you give him an
checked this
IQ
guy
test?
in?
Well, you're telling me to get an IQ test? Come on, guy. Come on now. Let's go. Come on, man. Come on. Let's be serious.
Well, when you start with like non-sequiturs, question your rational ability.
Y'all can't tell me to get an IQ test. Come on.
Hold on a second. I was on mute. Round and flat aren't mutually exclusive. I have a round penny in my pocket and it's flat. I just had some pizza last night. That was round and flat. LPs are round and flat. So do you want to be a little bit more
You do a
specific?
good thing at changing the topics a lot.
Changing the topics. I thought I was right on topic.
No. What you like to do is just like talk over everyone.
I thought I was right on topic. You said round. I thought I was. Didn't I just talk about round and flat?
It was a yes.
Or are you just going to overtalk me and shit and say it's off
That's what you
topic?
do. And I'm using your logic against you.
Using my logic against me. How the fuck are you doing that?
He's just talking through you, buddy. So, Dan, we unmuted you earlier, mate. You want to try again? You want to try again, as in not talk through somebody whilst they're talking to you and then just spout shit. So, do you want to try again?
Same thing, but quantum does the same thing.
I'll tell you what.
You know, quantum talks over everyone. Come on now, you know, quantum talks over everyone.
But
You know
Joey
he's
did
talking
it
to you, you know
too.
what I mean? Like- Dude, okay.
Go ahead, Indio, because I'm retarded.
Yeah. Hey. I got a question. Can you tell from the surface of the Earth if the sun is flat or a sphere?
You're talking to me?
Yeah. Whoever asked if the sun was
What was your
flat,
question
how many licks does it take to get to the center of the
I
cookie?
love that's copyrighted. That is fucking copyrighted.
Yeah, not by you.
Well, I mean, you can see it's a circle when you look at it. If it's flat, it would look like a straight line because that's how horizontal, like that's how it would look. Because I mean, that's just logic.
What are you babbling about? It would look like a straight line.
I heard the argument if the Earth is a globe that like you would fall off or something. So does that mean every other planet is flat?
Okay, you can't tell if they're flat or a sphere from here.
How do we know the Earth is? Yeah. So then, how do you know the Earth is flat?
Because we measured it
How? Yeah, you're stupid.
with the lasers.
Wait, so
Lasers? So I gave you the answer. You gonna address the answer, dude?
Wait, so
Lasers?
I want to explain something. So like, if you know those live streams or whatever, where you can go like those 24/7 with those guys in space and stuff. When you look at it, you can kind of see a curve, and like.
How do you know they're in space?
Oh my God! Oh Jesus Christ, man! Fucking don't know.
I went to there's a live stream of the Loch Ness Monster, bro. Does that mean there's a Loch?
That wasn't funny. Yeah, that's crazy.
Does that? No, I'm dead serious. There's a live stream. It's called Nessie on the Net of the Loch Ness Monster. Does that mean that the Loch Ness Monster is
How do you
real?
know it's a Loch Ness Monster?
Because they said it, right? They said this is a live stream of the Loch Ness Monster.
No,
That's
no way.
that's your standard of proof for live streams of space. It says it on the caption.
How do you know what a Loch
Live
Ness
stream
Monster
from
is?
space. It must be true.
How do you know what a Loch Ness Monster is?
Well, there's a story.
Okay, it's a story. So how do you know that's a real live stream?
How do you know the ISS is a real
the
live stream?
evidence? What's flat? Like what's
I
the
just
evidence?
told you, laser measurements.
Can you elaborate on that?
Okay, so the globe Earth makes a prediction
Okay.
that from a straight line over distance, the ground should separate from eye level, right? Because it's curving away.
Yeah.
Right, so if I take eye level, right, the ground should curve away with distance from that straight line, right?
Okay.
Right? Yes or no? Is that how it works? Yeah, okay. So if you take a laser and you shine it over some distance, you should be able to measure that separation.
Yeah.
It should increase.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so this has been done.
Okay.
multiple times, multiple ways. So the longest one is 25 miles, and the globe model predicts that at 25 miles away, the laser should be 440 feet off the ground.
Isn't there a measurement if you like search it up of the curvature, and it's like 8 inches per mile or something like
Squared.
that?
8 inches per mile is a slope.
Okay, but isn't there like a whole algorithm for like measuring the curvature and whatnot with like the radius and using the
That's what he's testing.
That's what I'm testing.
That's
dude.
what he's